What is up, guys? This is Dave and we're on to episode 14 of the Maltese challenge. Obviously we're in the middle now of the third season. We got to the 31st of December rather, and it's time to show you what's been going on. It's been quite a while and we've done quite a few games. I can't remember when the last game was actually. We've beaten Valletta 3-0, that was it. We've only lost once since then, and it's against Birkirkara, who just seem to be unstoppable. But we beat Sirens 2-0. Solly and Bernson scoring there. Nachar we beat 3-0. Big Solly hat-trick, two of them penalties. Beat Schliemer Wanderers 3-2. Sotta Bonello own goal and Yusuf scoring. Mifsud grabbing a late goal for them. Beat Baltzan 3-0, Yusuf Solly and Ricardino. Floriana 5-0, Marcelino Matos his first goal for the club. Sotta and another Solly hat-trick. We lost unfortunately 2-0 to Birkirkara. Two quite early goals, Alejandro and Mashi scoring for them. And most recently we beaten Master Scala 3-0 in the FA Trophy. Solly scoring twice and Alessandro Lopez getting his first of the season. And drawing Gudja 0-0. We unfortunately got 3 injuries in that game too, so it's kind of annoying. But we'll quickly check out what's been going on with Malta too. It's not been going well at all. 4-0 and 6-0 loss. Just didn't play well at all against Greece. We held on quite well actually. And I experimented against Slovakia and it massively backfired. I'm glad it's a friendly rather than a qualifier, but it's just not going well with Malta, and it's going to take us ages to get anywhere with them, I think. We've got Lithuania next, who we played alright against last time. We've got a draw against them, so pretty confident we can get a draw there again, or possibly even a win. But all the other games, you know, they're a bit shifty. Arrange some friendlies against some lower opposition again, and try and get our ranking in the world rankings up a bit. But as a whole, competitions-wise, going okay at the moment. Third in the Premier League. We just drew that game 0-0, and it would have been brilliant if we'd won it, because we would have only been 4 points off top. But we've lost the same amount of games as Birkirkara. Valletta have only lost the 2, but they've drawn the 3, same as us. We're quite a way off Schliemer, so we're pretty safe at the moment in the top 3, and we just got to hope that we can make it there. Quarterfinals of the trophy, we've got Floriana, who are actually in the relegation zone at the moment. We smashed them earlier in the season. They beat Birkirkara, so it's a big result, and I'm really confident we can actually go on and win this trophy this time round. We've got the quarterfinal, and there's not many bigger teams left. It's only us from Valletta really, and that probably could be the final if it's not the semi-final. So hopefully we can get a win there. Solly as a whole has been superb this season. He scored 19 goals in 16 games in the league, which is incredible, and 23 in 19, so he's really on. I'm pretty confident he'll hit 35 goals this season, if not 40, which would be such an incredible season for him. But we're going to go on a live com this game. We've got Vitoriosa, who are 10th in the league. They're just outside the relegation zone, so they kind of got to win this game. We beat them earlier in the season. I'm not too sure what the score was actually. We beat them 3-2 towards the start of the season. Solly grabbing a goal there. Ricardino actually scoring twice. So we're going to go on to this game. They're playing, well, that's their last known lineup. But we've got a few injuries, so we've got to be careful. Been looking at new players to sign. Going for the foreign options. I've been looking around England for players we can maybe sign, but it's not quite working at the moment. And I think for the time being, until we qualify for Europe, it's going to have to be Malta-based players that we go for. But the team's playing really well. We've been really strong at the moment. Just hopefully we can get a victory here. I think Ricardino's going to have to play on the right actually. Sotta on the left. In the cup game actually where we won 3-0, I think Solly scored within 14 seconds. The quickest goal for the club ever. And the quickest goal for that competition, which is no surprise really. But a few foreign boys miss out, but other than that, it's probably our strongest team. We'll go for Hamza Begovic, Chini, Boyeha, Lopez, Bernson, Agius, Matos, Yusuf, Sotta, Ricardino and Solly up front. So it's a really strong lineup, and hopefully we'll grab 3 points today. The last day of December and the last day of the year. Obviously we can push forward. Our goal difference is pretty strong at the moment. Got to hope Schliemer get a decent result against Valletta. But I wouldn't bet against Solly scoring They're playing 5-4-1. Celia in goal. Bella, Vea, and Zamet, their three centre-backs. Richard and Borge, their wing-backs. Batagna, Attapadi, Bonici, Faruha, and Adair up front. So hopefully the lack of attacking options will allow us to have a clean sheet this game. Just gotta hope Solly turns up, as he kind of chooses when to turn up in live comms, to be honest. Some games he's absolutely insane, and the other games he's pretty quiet. Hopefully this is one of them. And Lopez, a really good header towards the near post, and this is 2 in 3 games now for him. He hasn't scored all season before that, but it's a strong header from him. Quite a way out actually for a header, but it's a strong goal, and we've taken an early lead, which is always good. Yeah, they're yet to have a shot. We've had 6 now in the first 18 minutes, so we've got another chance here with a set piece. Ricardino wasn't the best cross into the box, but Berntsen wins it back. He's been brilliant, and here's Matos, who's also been great this season. Ball towards Sotter, good touch there. Matos picks it back up into Berntsen. Matos, Ricardino, Berntsen, Ricardino, Solly in the middle. Oh, he misses it, and Sotter hits the post, but with his rebound puts it in. He's his 8th for the season, and Tashi now, we are 2-0 up, and looking very good for our lead at the moment. 25 minutes gone or so, and hopefully we'll grab the victory. Half an hour gone. Sotter here, ball in off the post again, and hopefully there we probably should have got a victory there. So a goal rather, not a victory. What am I saying? Just quickly open my door here. There we go. Tarshino 2-0 up. We are looking very good. Berntsen, another good ball in. Marcelino, Matos, and Sotter. And somehow he doesn't quite go in. I thought maybe that could have been 3-0 there, but the highlight's still not over, which is good. Sotter, Matos, there's Ricardino, and 3-0, easy as that. And we are looking really good this season, and European football is calling us. We've just got to hope that we can put a good performance on during Europe, and we've got to really strengthen next season. I'm really happy with the squad we've got at the moment. Because I really think we could challenge for this title still. It's not over, it's far from over, especially when the league splits. That's when it's going to get interesting. But we are 55 minutes in, 3-0 up. It's a really strong performance so far. Aegeus into Solly. Is he going to turn up now? Hopefully he does. Solly, still a good run. Penalty, and this is Solly. I don't think he's ever missed a penalty for me. If he has, I can't remember. It's probably one, but he looks really... He's so confident from the spot, and this season has been incredible. And there we go. I thought I jinxed it there, but is that his 25th now? I'm not too sure. Can't remember, but really good penalty there, right in the corner. We're going to bring a sub off here. Matos has had a really good game, but his fitness is a bit low. We've got to bring on Abalets in that midfield spot. But I think fullback's just our weakness at the moment. Despite our fullbacks being really strong. The assistant doesn't seem to think our fullbacks are brilliant. Berntsen's fantastic. It's my left back rather. Well, I think I'm bringing in an Italian guy for there. It's just a bit annoying because he's foreign. But there's quickly make the last 2 subs. I'll quickly show you the after the game anyway. The player I want to get in on loan in January rather. We'll bring on. I want to bring on a centre back really for. But we'll bring on Kamatsuli, who I brought in for a bit of money at the start of the season. He's hardly played. He just can't get in the squad though. Chini and Sotter have been brilliant, so I don't really want to upset anything. But it's 4-0, and I don't think there will be any more goals. We've been really solid defensively this season. There might be a goal here actually. It's Solly on the right hand side, ball into Sotter. And hopefully they don't go and score now. I've jinxed it. No, Lopez with a good challenge. Oh. Keeper and the centre back there not quite communicating that well. I just hope they don't score here. Can we win it back? Lopez again, really dangerous from the defence and goalkeeper. I don't think there's going to be a goal actually. It's just a really long end highlight. And there we go. Tarshin 4, Vittoriosa 0. It's a really strong result for us. I'm very pleased with how we've gone. I'm going to quickly show you who I want to bring in on loan before we end the episode. We've got ahead of Valletta now. They lost against Shalina. That's a really good result for us. So everything's the same. We've won and drawn and lost the same amount of games in them. but our goal defense is really strong. We're just 3 points behind Berkikara now. Hopefully if they lose their game in hand, that would be a really, really good turnout for us. Nashar got a big win as well against Bautzan towards the bottom of the league. But there's a player that I want to get. I've been looking for a few guys. It's definitely not Eden Hazard. Aiden Frigeri. I brought him into the national team a couple of times, and he's probably in real life one of Malta's hottest prospects. He's been having trials with Premier League clubs. He's not so good on the game, unfortunately, but he's played 16 times for Shalima, and it's Malta's a strong striker we need just in case Ollie goes or gets injured rather, not goes. And we need a winger, Maltese winger who's decent. So he's available for them. I've tried to sign him before on a permanent basis, but for some reason I want to get rid of him alone, and I'd happily take him. So he's someone I want to get in January. But we finished this episode now in second place at the end of 2016. It's our third season now. We're halfway through practically. Not many games now until the league splits. I think just 8 left. I think I might take you to the first league game split. Is there 8 games? 3, 4, 5 games supposedly left before the league splits, is it? Yeah, sorry. Why is I've rounded it up to 25? I don't have a clue why. We've also got Floriana quarter final there. So I'm gonna go to the first game of the league split, which isn't too far away. We'll go through quite a few games. I'm gonna sort out some Maltese friendlies too. Just so we can get our ranking a bit higher. But guys, if you did enjoy this episode, make sure you drop it a like. It was a big 4-0 victory, and it's really strong for us. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, you enjoyed this episode, and I've got a Wolves series as well going on. I have a few experiments, so if you haven't checked out the experiments, even if you are already subscribed, I'll recommend you go and check them out, because if you comment me any experiment that you want me to do, I'll happily do it for you. But yeah guys, hope you did enjoy the episode, and I'll see you all next time for the Maltese Challenge. I'll see you soon.